Be Your Own Hero, dedicated to my husband, Emmanuel Claude André Legrand. Hi, everyone. So, today I'm going to talk about something that may be a bit controversial, which is this. Simply put, I believe that post the pandemic, post a very divisive election, we are living in an era of exhaustion. At first, I wasn't sure, but within the past year or so, I have known people to be unexplainably tired. I've seen more tears in business meetings, including myself. I've had a sob or two. Also, we are consuming so much negative social media that it's hard to be present. If we are being honest, this year, especially in the United States, we have seen more gun violence, more political nastiness, more racial and religious rhetoric, and beyond. I wonder if when we look back at 2023 and the story that history will tell, if we will be proud of who we have become. Now, while none of us can tackle every single systematic issue, I believe that what we can do is tackle our own individual internal repair, which begins with this question. In this era of exhaustion, what are the tools I need to enter into the new year refreshed and energized? Well, I have a few ideas that I want to share with you, but it depends on where you are. And let me stop and say this important disclaimer that if your exhaustion has gone deeper into depression or worse, it may be time to explore professional help. However, if you are consistently and regularly exhausted, do not fight any longer and give in to the natural break that the holiday season gives you. First, rest deeply and intentionally. Also, during this season, I invite you to explore these questions. What were the signals that I was exhausted prior to getting to this point? And assuming that in 2024 you plan to live with more energy, I encourage you to explore what are the boundaries that I need to put in place to ensure that my exhaustion is not triggered in the future. If you are borderline exhausted, I invite you to explore this question. What can I put in place rather immediately to restore my energy? Regardless of where you are in the exhaustion stratosphere, the end of year is a great time to renew, revisit your rituals, and recalibrate by exploring these last two questions. When I am happy, where am I spending my time and who am I with? And spoiler alert, do that more. And when I'm reactive, negative, insecure, internally angry, where am I spending my time and who was I with? Do that less. And if you can, do less rather immediately. As I said early on in the first release of Mondays with Melva, I believe that we are each the writers and directors of our own lives. And as Kerry Washington said most recently in reflecting on the writing of her memoir, we all deserve to be the heroes in our stories. While I agree with her, I would add that in order to be the hero in your story, your career, your life, you need to be the restored and healed version of yourself. What I believe to be true is that you can choose to be in the era of exhaustion, or you can choose to be in the era of enjoyment. The choice is and has always been yours. Good luck and see you next year.